This is how you do it. It's simple. All right, so now we're gonna evaluate on a member by member basis on your organization to find out if there are inefficiencies. I know this sounds like a complicated activity, but I promise you it does not take more than 10 minutes. And if you do not know what each person is working on, then that's a problem on its own. You gotta address that first. But an SAP manager, it shouldn't take them more than 10 minutes to build this exercise. And here's how you do it. You have three columns, A, B, C. This is usually filled by the associate. So have your employees list down the tasks that they work on, estimate how much time they spend on each task, and it'll give you a total hours per week, and then have them rank each task. So they're ranking each task by the seniority level. So level 1, level 2, and level 3. Level 1, those are the tasks that a front desk person or a first level support person can do. Level 2 is anybody that is a junior, so somebody that has 2, 3 years experience. And level 3, those are your seniors. They are the guys that you can depend on when things go wrong and they're gonna solve your problem. Once they give you these three columns, you need to navigate to the column J and K, which gives you the level estimate. Okay, I'll just say level cost estimate. Now, this is how much it's going to cost you on an average for each level employee, right? So, for example, if you got one front level support, it's going to cost you about $30. When you factor in salary, vacation, benefits, and all that other good stuff. When you have somebody in the junior level, it might cost you around $60. And when you have somebody in the senior level, I think it's around $100. But I wouldn't be surprised if these numbers are way bigger than I'm estimating. I'm just going based on my assumption. I know what salaries range, but the benefits and all those other components, I'm totally estimating. So once you have that, the system will calculate how much you're spending in labor a week. So in my case, this employee is spending 10 hours fixing iDocs and EDI support. So I'm spending $600 a week on EDI support. Now this is also beneficiary because if you are short in head staff and you need one more person but you don't know how to justify the quantity. This is how you do it. It's simple. You go to your support team, you ask them to estimate how much time they're spending on an iDoc, and then you go to the management with that data. Now, this is something that you gotta do. Column F, you have to do that. You go through each activity, and to your experience, you label each activity. Or this could be done with the team as a group activity, but I don't think this is subject to an individual opinion. And then you guys rank what do you think should be the seniority level for each activity. So I think first user support and front desk, it should be level 1. iDoc support, I think it should be level 2. And then you have training. Training could vary. It could be level 2, it could be a junior position, it could be a senior position, but we're just gonna say junior. Now, if you have senior folks that are doing training, that's an expense. Project implementation. In this case, this person is not working on any project implementation. And configuration. Okay, so 6 hours of configuration. A junior person should be able to do the initial configuration, and they're usually supported by a senior person, a team lead. In this case, we that's also costing us another senior that is having to do this work. Now, an SOP and a training manual, and you guys get the idea. Once you have this information, it's going to calculate how much it's costing you in labor. So, for example, in this case, we have a senior that is fixing iDocs and EDIs. I've seen that happen quite a lot, actually. So in this case, for it's costing us $350 more only on the iDoc support, and it's costing another $200 more on configuration and initial requirements another $200. So in total, around $950 a week for this employee only that we are overpaying in labor. When you factor that in, if you got 10 employees, I guarantee you, you're probably gonna find like probably between 15 to $20,000 in labor saving just by doing this exercise alone, and that's only on monthly basis. Now, why is this important? I think this is very important for a lot of reasons. First, you get to see your financial inefficiencies. Where are you overpaying? Second, nobody wants to be a senior and fix iDocs. Why? Because that's not what they want to do. They want to grow. They want to feel challenged. If you're not challenging them, sooner or later, they're going to find a company that is going to give them an exciting project. And we all know how SAP is all about exciting projects. So you gotta make sure you're matching their seniority level. I would actually strive to have these numbers negative. What I mean by that is I would love to see companies having juniors doing senior level work. Now I know that sounds like you're taking advantage of them. You're not. You're giving them the challenge. And if they're up for that challenge, then you give them a promotion. So you are seeing who your future seniors are. The other benefit is if you are trying to get headcount and you don't go to the management without data, somebody who is better articulated than you are gonna get that headcount and you're not. You gotta go there with data. So for example, if you got three senior folks that are working on iDocs, then you gotta make a case that hey, I need a junior person to help me with iDocs or whatever that case is. But you gotta show the data. And this shows it very nice and easy for them to understand. Alright, let me know your comments and let me know what you think about it. And if you do wanna go through this exercise together, I mean that's something that we offer for free. So give me a call.